right, we begin our day-long coverage today of these 2025 U13 AAA Atlantic Championships. Got a game between the Eastern Hitmen, the Newfoundland and Labrador representative, and they will take on the Powal Red Devils from Prince Edward Island. Both these teams coming into this with a win in the opening day yesterday. Hitmen defeated the Tassa Ducks of Nova Scotia by a score of 8-4. Red Devils won in overtime 5-4 against the Southern Riptide of New Brunswick. So these two teams looking to go undefeated as they meet this morning. First of 4 games we will bring you today here on AO.live. My name is George Scott. Our cameraman is Wayne Lynch. And if we could get that gentleman to move, that would be great. The Powal Red Devils in the white, the black and red trim, and the predominantly black uniforms with the red trim are the Hitmen out of St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, Eastern Hitmen. And we are underway right on time. 10 o'clock we drop the puck, and right away it goes into the Hitman bench. We'll get a face-off just outside their blue line. It'll be Breeden to face off against Petal. It's McQuillan over the other side, was looking for English, just a little bit too far for him. Picked up by Petal, got it in over the blue line. It'll come back out. Hitman will dump it in, tag up. McQuillan quickly across. Up for English. English is stopped at center. Hitmen come up with it. Petal shot. He had Whalen on his left. He elected to shoot it. That's tipped over the top of the net and goes up and out of play. Goaltender down there for the Red Devils, number 33, Blake Pierce. Down at the other end for the Eastern Hitmen, it's number 1, Logan McCarthy. Face-off win for the Red Devils. They move it ahead. Richards, he's got good speed. We saw that yesterday. Fed it in front. That hit the post. Still in front of the goal. Then they score. Great 2-on-1. Richards using his speed to get to the outside. Fed it in front. First one went off the post. Here's Richards. Great pass here. Off the post. The puck stays there. Everybody's scrambling, trying to get a stick on it. And it looks as though that was Sullivan Campbell who put it home. An early 1-0 lead for the Red Devils. Richards has it in the corner. Throws it to the other side. Campbell looking for it. Campbell plays it back to the point. That's Kwan. There's battle along the boards. No checking, but doesn't mean it can't get physical. Richards with a shot, didn't get through. Backhand, that's stopped. Campbell's got it again. Nice little drop pass. Finds Richards. Richards with a toe drag. Steps in. Had his stick checked at the last second. Richards stays with it. Richards. Down into the corner it goes. Comes right out in front. The Hitmen are on it. They're able to move it out. Kwan plays it to the boards. Hitmen bring it in. It's Lambert. His shot goes wide. And the puck comes out to center, picked up there by Snook. Shot in by Dalton. Chen going over in the far corner to pick it up, trying to race it or track it down along the boards. Couldn't get there. McQuillan's got it. Can't get it out. That'll squeak out over the blue line. Snook. That's stolen. McQuillan. His shot stopped by the defense. McQuillan stays with it, circling the goal. Threw it into the crease, comes all the way back towards the point. Picked up back there by White. Down the ice it goes, and that will be an icing call against the Eastern Hitmen. Great start for the Red Devils. Face-off win for the Hitmen. Throw it off the boards. Doesn't come out. Kept in by English. English has it along the boards from a sharp angle. Shot on goal was played in behind the net. Picked up back there by Breeden. English. Looking for Blanche. He'll take it behind the goal. Trying to wrap around. McCarthy got over there, kept it out, and I think the net may have become dislodged. Face off to McCarthy's right. Red Devils win it. Blanche. Taken by Vitch. Vitch pass up ahead. Whalen brings it in over the blue line. Whalen turning. Defended well by McQuillan. Patey lifts it high in the corner. McQuillan will go back to get it. It's Nash McQuillan, the captain of the Red Devils. Patey played it in, but it'll be brought out. It's McQuillan. Cross ice for English. Red Devils are changing. English with a shot over the top of the net. Picked up along the boards, thrown back into the corner. Breeden looking for it. English comes in to get it. English has it. It's been all Red Devils so far here in the first period. They lead it 1-0. Puck squirts loose. Hitman have it. Pedal over the blue line. Tried to feed it in front. It came right back to him. Threw it to the side of the goal. Red Devils will bring it out. Davidson only as far as the blue line. Richard stole that. Brought it in, but that's going to be offside. Play 15-minute periods in the U13. We have played 4 minutes, 27 seconds of this one. Play at center. Lambert quickly gets it across. They'll bring it in. It's Foss. Foss down in the corner, puts on the brakes, plays it back towards the point. The shot stopped by the Red Devils and dumped out to center. Richards again gets to it. Good hustle by Toombs to get back there. Richards, as we know, has got some pretty good wheels. Richards has it. Threw it right out in front. They score! Again, it's Richards setting that one up. And again, it's Campbell, the recipient. Richards using his speed to get in on the forecheck. Campbell will poke it free and then head to the front of the net. Richards circling. And there's Campbell as he steps out from behind the goal line, taps it home, 2-0. And I was wondering for just a second whether or not the Hitmen would call a timeout. It's early in the game, but they've spent almost this entire first period, or the first 5 minutes of it at least, in their own end, and they've given up a couple of goals, so they've called a timeout to try and settle things down. You don't want to get behind by too many more. Dig yourself a hole. Beautiful Friday morning here in Grand Falls, Windsor, by the way. Nice and sunny out, bright blue skies. Temperature expected to get up to around 9 degrees this afternoon. It's going to be a nice one. Here in the Joe Byrne, it is quite chilly. We noticed that yesterday and again this morning. They haven't had the heat turned on. It is a heated stadium, but they haven't had it on because there haven't been a huge number of fans. They did turn it on last night, hopefully a little earlier today. I was doing the opening ceremonies last night, and I was saying to someone this morning, I could literally feel my teeth chattering. Got a chill. It didn't go away till sometime during the night, I think. Back here this morning, broadcast booth is nicely heated, but you have to open the big windows out front, and it's like a cold wind blows in when you open the windows to lean out and call the game. It's my complaint for the day. Lambert can't catch up to it. Hartman will pick it up in the corner. Hartman puts on the brakes, trying to get away from Foss. Oh, Hartman, nice move. Spins away, moves it ahead. Richards. Davidson knocked off his stick. Good defensive play by O'Toole. In through the middle. O'Toole puts on the brakes. And along the boards. Surrounded by 4 of the Red Devils. Hitmen came up with it, couldn't get it to the front of the net. Out it comes. Richards bouncing it in. McCarthy's got it, and McCarthy wanted to move it but held it a little bit too long. The referee blew the whistle. Teams are changing. Puck taken behind the net by Snook. Up at the blue line. No further than that. Josie got a stick in there. Long shot in, wide of the goal. Picked up here in the near boards. Josie went through the crease, came out the other side. On it is Luke White for the Hitmen. White to center. Down deep into Red Devil territory. McQuillan is back there. McQuillan kicked it to the boards. Bouncing around behind the net over the other side. Josie will go over there and pick it up. Red Devil player lost their balance. That'll allow the Hitmen to keep it in. Puck comes to the front of the goal. And cleared away. Quillen couldn't get loose. Norman in over the blue line, off the boards. McQuillan's got it. At center. Hitmen get it in, but not very deep. Right at the blue line. Pass over to Blanche. Blanche working down the right side. Blanche shot right on goal. The rebound is there. They score. Connor Breeden makes it 3-0. Really good pass here for Blanche. And the shot, the rebound came out in front, and beating the Hitman defender to the puck was Breeden, and it is 3-0. As a friend of mine like to say, it's getting late early. It comes into the Hitman bench. Just about halfway through the opening period. From the face-off, the puck goes down deep into Hitman territory. Lambert back to get it. Up ahead, looking for a pedal. That's broken up. Puck loose at center. Devils are on it. Can't get it much further than the blue line, and out it comes. Here's Peddle, 1-on-3. Forced to the boards, keeps going. Peddle still with it behind the net, throws it to the far boards. On it there was Whalen. To the side of the net, it's kept out. They get a couple whacks out and a big save there by Pierce. He got the right pad down on that rebound. Kept it out. Best scoring chance of the game so far for the Hitmen. Campbell has got himself a couple of goals already, so we've got him on hat trick watch already. Bitch. Again, they can't get it out. Campbell lost his balance. Davidson following up on it. Taken away by Patey. Out it comes. Davidson will turn and bring it back in. Toombs. Peddle has got it. Peddle bringing it in for the Hitmen. Peddle with a shot. That's stopped and held. No rebound given up by Blake Pierce. Face-off will be to Pierce's right. Won by the Red Devils. Hard around the boards. Here's Richards. Whoops. And laughing linesman called that offside. Richards was bringing it back into his own end. Hey, it happens. He'll bring the face-off outside. I referee a lot of basketball. Hey, every now and again you forget which way which team is going. It happens. Here's Lambert with a shot off the stick of Toombs. Up and out of plays. Toombs got his stick in front of that. Red Devil defenseman. Faceoff comes back to the point. It'll come all the way out. Richards has it. To the blue line. Stop there. Toombs tried to send it in and went off of Parsons. Shin pads. Campbell's got it. Campbell bring it in. Campbell with a shot right on goal. Pad save. Richards makes a big two-handed chop at it. Went off the stick of the Hitman player. Out of play into the mesh. 5:35 to go. Opening period. 3-0 for the Honel Red Devils. Out of Prince Edward Island. We've got a penalty has been called. It's going to go against the Hitmen. Parsons gone to the penalty box. So things not getting any better for the Hitmen right now. They are short a man. Get it out to center and over the blue line, and McKenzie will drop it back and get the return pass. Left it for English. English's pass was intercepted by Norman. Actually, that's Hartman. Played down the ice. And again, McKenzie stopped by Peddle. English following up on it. English will bring it in over the blue line. Takes it off the boards. Watched by O'Toole. O'Toole has it, and O'Toole will send it down the length of the ice. McCarthy out to play it. Leaves it for Richards. Watched by Whalen. Richards trying to catch up to the puck as it got away from him a little bit. Whalen's got it and will bring it in shorthanded. Whalen cutting into the middle. Whalen fanned on the shot. And McQuillan has it. Under a minute to go in the power play. Here's McQuillan. Peddle doing good work. Peddle stole it. Peddle's got it. Peddle with a shot. Scores! Maddox Peddle with a shorthanded goal. Gets the Hitmen back in it. See the Red Devils trying to bring it out. Peddle stole it there off one and then stole it again. And then goes up high over the glove of the goaltender Pierce. And a big, important goal for the Hitmen to get it within 2. Red Devils still on the power play for another 35 seconds. That went right through the crease, came out the other side. Hitmen have it again. Another shorthanded opportunity. Here's Lambert one-on-one, and good back pressure by McQuillan to knock the puck loose. Richards goes the other side. Richards in the corner, gets it back to the point for McQuillan. Shot deflected, scores! McQuillan's shot hit somebody in front. And the Red Devils, this looks like it's going to be Breeden, his second of the game. Red Devils get a power play goal after giving up the shorty. McQuillan gets it back at the blue line. He'll center it here and just put it towards the goal. And I think it was Breeden there at the top of the crease who got a piece of it. Four to 1. Take the power play off the board, of course, with the power play goal. The celebration by the Hitmen of getting that shorthanded goal was short-lived. So within seconds, they give up the power play goal. Toombs back at the point. As the Red Devils continue to spend a lot of time in the offensive zone. Okay, they're saying it's Nash McQuillan, saying it was not deflected. I thought Breeden got a stick on it, but they're giving it to McQuillan, who took the shot from the point. Either way, it's 4 to 1. Hitmen just get it in over the blue line. It's stolen. Here's Peddle again. Peddle. He had Dalton in front. Pass was just a little bit ahead of Dalton. Dalton had slowed up. Peddle's got it again. Peddle trying to make things happen here for his team. That was stopped by the defense, cleared to the boards. Peddle couldn't knock that one down, and out it comes. It's English all alone. English shoots off the stick of the goaltender McCarthy. Off the glass. Kept in by the Red Devils. Blanche can't get the shot away. Whalen down the left side. Whalen cutting in. Whalen's in all alone. Whalen to the backhand. Great save by Pierce. Sprawling out to deny Whalen, who made a great move to get inside the defense. Got in all alone on the goaltender. And then was denied. Here's Peddle. Pettit in front. Nobody there. Cleared to the boards. Whalen will pick it up on the near boards. Plays it into the corner. Breeden has it. Going back to get it, Gavin O'Toole. O'Toole with a good rush. O'Toole, he'll try and drag it in towards the front of the goal. Cleared away by Josie. Beresford hustling back but couldn't get to it before it crossed the red line, so it'll be an icing call. 1:03 to go. First period. Big lead for the Red Devils. They're up 4 to 1. Red Devils bring it out. Richards to the blue line, working against O'Toole. He was stopped there. Lambert off the boards, high down into the corner. McQuillan back to get it. Pokes it past Whalen. And out it comes to center. O'Toole turning there. Tried to go the other side, went off the stick of Campbell. Brought in by Whalen. Whalen took it around behind the goal. That's going to be a penalty. Referee out at center has called a penalty against the Red Devils. Going to be a holding call Chance for the Hitmen to get back into this before the end of the period. 17 seconds left to go in the period. Face-off will be in the Red Devils' end. Red Devils win the face-off though and clear it out. That might be enough to kill this off. Petal's got to hustle back. Breeden's trying to catch up to him. Under 10 seconds. One last rush. Petal offside. Player over on the right side of the ice got in a little bit too soon. Promising looking rush by Petal. But I had a chance to get a shot away. That's going to do it. 1.7 seconds left. Face off outside the blue line. Puck is dropped. And there is the buzzer. First period comes to an end. 1:43 will carry over into the second period. That power play for the Hitmen. But a great opening period for the Red Devils. This will be a brief intermission. They will not flood the ice, so just a 2-minute intermission between the first and second. They'll do a full flood and full intermission between the second and third periods. Shots on goal, as one might expect, heavily favoring the Red Devils. 12-5 after the opening 15 minutes. We'll take a very quick break and then we'll be back with period number 2. So the Hitmen on the power play. Don't have it up on the clock right now. Oops. They need to get that fixed. Should have been 1:43. And they're going to, I think, just double check on the time. I don't think a penalty was called on that play. I think they stopped the play because the penalty time is not correct. They didn't get it up on the board before the puck was dropped. It's showing 2 minutes. It was 1:43 to start. So they played 10 seconds, so my math says it should be 1:33. Didn't have to carry the one, so I could handle that one. There it is. 1:33 up on the board. And the face-off will be in the Hitmen. And that's where the puck was when the whistle went. Breeden in to take the face-off, wins it. Voss turning in the corner. Breeden doing great work down low. Not letting the Hitmen get out. Breeden killing time against 3 Hitmen players. What a job. Finally he goes down, but he gets a big hand. And now we're going to get a penalty. Referee's arm has gone up. It's going to go against the Hitmen. It happened in behind the play as the Hitmen began to move the puck up the ice. As the players came out of that scrum down the corner, it's Lambert is going to go. 1 minute left to go in the penalty to the Red Devils. So we'll go 4-on-4. Josie throws to the other side. That'll come out. Blanche will pick it up. Josie. Whalen plays it back into his own end. Gives it to his defense. O'Toole rather. O'Toole will bring it in. O'Toole, a good rush. Can't shoot it though. All the way over. Long shot in from Beersford. Easy catch there for Pierce. 28 seconds left to go in the Red Devils penalty. And they will have a power play for exactly 1 minute. Of course, barring any goals or penalties. Beersford dumps it in. Play along the boards down to our right. It'll come out. Hitman have it. O'Toole moves it up. Whalen dropped it back. O'Toole following up on it. Back at the point. Peddle shot. That goes wide. It's now a power play for the Red Devils. They'll get possession, head up the ice. McQuillan will dump it in. They're changing. Nobody in forechecking, and that will allow the Hitmen to clear it. Hartman hustling back, trying to catch up to him. Was Peddle. Came out in front, shot, big save, rebound, scores another shorthanded goal for the Hitmen. Again, it's Maddox Peddle. Red Devil player fell down behind the net. They feed it over. Here's the first shot. Good save there, but again, that juicy rebound. Peddle buries it. 2 shorthanded goals. Maddox Peddle. .23 seconds left to go in the power play. 2 shorthanded goals for the Hitmen. Last time they got one, the Red Devils responded in less than a minute with a power play goal. Got 10 seconds left on the power play. Throw it the other side, back at the point. Hartman's got it. Hartman with a shot. Hit some bodies in front. That'll come out, and that'll do it for the power play. There you see the player coming out. Davidson cutting in. Davidson. Breeden, shot. Somehow that stayed out. I think McCarthy sliding across to his right may have dragged that left pad long enough to get a piece of it and deflect it wide. So now we're back to a 2-goal game. McQuillan holding it in at the point. Davidson can't get himself free. O'Toole. 2-on-1. Norman. Pass across and a great play by Campbell. Then it's put wide. Norman had the chance off the heel of her stick. Lambert. Great play by Campbell a moment ago. The forward diving back to break up that pass. Comes off the boards. Red Devils have it. Play it down into Hitman territory. Goaltender McCarthy will come out and cover that. 4 minutes gone here in period 2. Hitmen hanging around thanks to a couple of shorthanded goals by Maddox Peddle. Held in. Josie holding it at the line. Dunn able to get it out for the Hitmen. McDonald stopped at the blue line. Maintains possession though. Gets it in a little bit deeper. Dunn around the boards. Stopped just outside the blue line. Hitmen following up on it. Dunn goes cross ice looking for Vitch. McDonald cuts him off. And it's shot in. Didn't get it out. Dalton clears it in. White behind the goal. They get it out in front. Scramble at the goal. They score. Hitmen right back in this one. It may have been Vitch who put it home. First to the bench on the celebration. Just win the battle behind the goal and throw it out in front, and then it's just a mad scramble from there. Goaltender made one save. Second one is put home. And it is 4-3. Gail McQuillan gets it down into the corner. Hitmen bring it out. Red Devils look to be in complete control of this one. It's tipped in front. Hitmen coming back. That shot, it's there at the side of the net, poked wide. He came close a couple of times to maintain possession. Peddle had himself a great game. Back at the point for O'Neill. Keeps it onside. Threw it in front. Red Devils a little slow to move on it. Finally they do and clear it out. Started to say they look to be in complete control of this game starting the second period, up 4-1. Had by far the better of the play in that first period, but that shorthanded goal by the Hitmen giving them life. They've added one since. And the shots on goal so far in the second period, 6-2 for the Hitmen. It was 12-5 in the first for the Red Devils. McKenzie forced to go back into his own end to get it. Richards tips it out. O'Toole has it back at his own blue line. Toombs turning off the boards looking for Richards. Had his stick tied up. And the Hitmen will bring it in. Pass way behind the intended target. Peddle took it off the boards, passed it across, and the shot is ripped wide by Whalen. Kept in by Beresford. Comes to the side of the goal. McKenzie off the boards, down the ice. And that'll be icing against the Red Devils. Got a good one going to start off our coverage today. First of 4 games we will bring you. We've got games 10 o'clock this morning. That's this one. 1 p.m. this afternoon, 4 p.m. this afternoon, and 7 p.m. this evening. McQuillan. Richards comes in to help out. Went off the referee. That's a break for the Red Devils. Dalton is away. Dalton shoots, scores! Great break for the Red Devils. The pass coming across hit the skate of the official. Went right to the Red Devil player, and he was off to the races. Davidson makes it 5-3. Here's the pass off the skate. Now the speed of Davidson gets between the two defenders, and look at this shot. Top corner. And the Hitmen trying to respond, bring it in. Poked away at the last second by Josie. Drop pass back at the blue line. O'Toole's got it, puts it right on goal. Pierce has it. No rebound this time. As we've just reached the halfway mark of regulation time. 7:29 to go. Second period. Got a good one to start things off today. Davidson away. Good pass for Richards. Richards is in and then lost the handle. He was in alone. Looked up the goaltender and puck went off his stick. Pitch plays it ahead. Peddle had it knocked off his stick. He's got a couple of goals for the Hitmen. Players pile into the corner. Trying to work the puck loose. Finally the the Devils do. Richards trying to get away. Hartman came up with it. Richards is a dangerous player for the Devils. Dunn. Peddle behind the net. Back at the point. They give it back to Peddle. Up here to Dunn. Dunn turns, shoots right on goal. The rebound is there and cleared to the boards. Dunn did a good job to break that up just outside the blue line, puts it back in. Josie back to get it. We'll go the other side. Hitmen in quickly on the forecheck. Puck back in that corner, now in round behind the net. Josie's got it again. Up for Richards. Richards, cross ice, looking for Campbell. Campbell has to wait for it. Got it. Campbell cutting inside. Campbell shoots. Somehow got a shot away. In between those two defenders. McCarthy comes up with a good save. Blanche along the boards. Gives it to English. English with a shot. Stopped. English gets to his own rebound. Another save made. Back-to-back saves by McCarthy. Toombs back in his own end. Toombs winding up. Missed everybody. And that's going to be icing. The defenseman turned to his right, couldn't touch the puck. If he turned to his left, he would have played it. Sometimes the officials will wave off the icing when that happens. Not this case. Hitmen wanted to get in a late change. Referee doesn't allow that. Snook has to come back out. Dalton gets waved out of the face-off circle. In to take it is Vitch. Devils win it. Vitch has got it along the boards. Breeden. Shot by Blanche, scores! Fool the goaltenders. It went up high. May have gone off the defender's stick. Caught the goaltender a little unawares as it went over the blocker. This is Breeden. Comes back. That shot, it did go off a stick. Changed direction. Tough for the goaltender on that one. I believe it's Connor Blanche will get that goal. So he got the puck from Breeden. And we are now 6-3. Back where we were basically when we started this period, a 3-goal lead for the Red Devils. Hitmen head cut it to 1. O'Toole with a shot. Flutters in wide. So Connor Blanche gets in on the goal scoring. Try and jam it in. Pierce just got the left pad to the post in time. Beresford go up top. O'Toole with a shot, kicked away by Pierce. He'll come back to O'Toole. Fanned on that attempt. Gets the puck again, keeps it onside and along the boards. O'Toole has it again. Fed it in front. Josie has it. Gets rid of it. Beresford at center. Parsons brings it in. Josie's got it. Finally, it's dumped out to center. Beresford sends it right back in. Josie. Long pass up ahead for Davidson. Davidson's in. Davidson backhand scores. Oh, what a pass. Lurking in the weeds in behind the defense was Davidson. And Toombs with the long outlet pass right on the stick. Davidson goes to the backhand and buries it. I think we're getting a goaltending change for the Hitmen. It's that long pass, barely keep up with it. Great job there, Wayne, on the camera. And the backhand, back of the net. 7-3. And indeed, Logan McCarthy has been replaced by Colby Aylward. It's Davidson. Out at center. Davidson bringing it in again. Hitman player without his stick. Campbell's got it. Can't get much on that. Goaltender gets back in. McKenzie at the blue line. Kept it onside. Hitman can't get it out. Right of Roan in front. Sorry, all alone in front was Campbell. Puck bounced on him. Didn't get much on that shot. Kind of hopped over his stick. But he was all alone. The Hitmen. The defensive coverage completely broke down. How quickly this game has turned. Davidson again looking for Campbell. Unselfish pass. English looking for it. Taken by Dunn. Right in front. Campbell looking for it. It bounces around. Went off the leg of Davidson. Went to the side of the goal. Hartman's got it. That went off a skate. And Hitman with a chance to bring it out. Pass. Good one. Just under the stick, though, of Foss. Richards plays it down. Back out it comes. It gets past Toombs down the ice. This is likely going to be icing. It is with 2:09 to go. Here in the second period, it has been an eventful second period. It started 4-1. Hitmen got a couple of goals, made it 4-3, but then 3 straight goals by the Red Devils, and they're back on top. Now with a 4-goal lead. Over the other side. Kept in. English twisting and turning. Trying to get it to Breeden. English has it again along the boards, protecting the puck, doing great work. Again, looking for Breeden. English has it again. Now Breeden has it. Again, he'll just cycle it down low. Blanche. Backhand stopped by Aylward. And the Hitman with a chance to move it out. White. Takes it down the right side into the corner. Had it taken away by Breeden. Whalen will shoot it back in. Toombs leaves it in the corner for Blanche. Off the boards, taken by Breeden. Long shift. Off the boards, and finally that line will head off. Stretch pass, that was missed by Dalton, saying he got just a piece of it, so no icing. Under a minute to go here in the second. We'll have a full intermission at the end of this period. O'Toole tipped out a little bit further by Vitch, and he stopped. Vitch has it again. Actually, it's Parsons. Denied. Top Lambert with a chance. Lambert with a shot. Looking at top corner. Just missed. Not by a lot. Lambert's got it again. 15 seconds to go in the period. Hitmen would love to get a late one, but it's going to be cleared out. I don't think this is going to be enough for icing. It will not be. Puck comes to the boards, and time is going to run out on the Hitman. O'Toole, no chance to get the shot away. 7-3. Powal Red Devils from Prince Edward Island, community just east of Charlottetown. And the teams head off. We will get a flood of the ice and a 15-minute intermission. So we will take a little break. Shots on goal after two periods. 2013 favoring the Red Devils. We'll be back with period number 3 in just a few minutes. You're watching the 2025 Atlantic U13 AAA Hockey Championships. We're at the Joe Byrne Memorial Stadium here in Grand Falls, Windsor, Newfoundland, and Labrador. We are exclusively on AO.live. Back in a few minutes, everyone. And down below you see the Hitmen entering the ice. Both these teams have their dressing rooms on the same side of the ice, so do come out one at a time. And see Richards, last player for the Red Devils to make his way out. Still got a minute to go on the intermission clock. And the officials are there waiting. Just need to let the clock wind down. (7-3). Pono Red Devils from Prince Edward Island leading this game. It's been an interesting one. It was 4-1 for the Red Devils to start the second period, and they were on the power play. Hitman came back with a shorthanded goal, then added another one and cut it to a 1-goal lead. And it looked like we were in for a close game, and the Red Devils turned it up a notch. Scored 3 unanswered to end the second. And with that 4-goal lead now, as we are all set to begin period number 3. Blanche got it in over the blue line. Picked up back there by Petal. He's got a couple of shorthanded goals for the Hitmen in this one. That's tipped just wide. Breeden had it taken away. And the Hitmen move it out, up through center, right onto the stick of Petal. Petal down into the corner, working against McQuillan. O'Toole held the line, did a good job, sent it back in deep. McKenzie will go get it for the Red Devils, up along the boards, finds English. English has it knocked off his stick. Lambert for the Hitmen. Picked off by Breeden. Again, O'Toole pinching in. Breeden able to get it out. Plays it to the boards, goes and gets it himself. Brings it in over the blue line. He'll keep on going. Going on the forecheck. O'Toole around the boards. Can't get it out. Now the Hitmen with a chance to move it through center. Lambert gains the blue line. He's got Whalen heading for the front of the net. Puck goes in behind. Threw it out in front. Comes back to O'Toole. O'Toole can't shoot it. Campbell back in his own end. Off the boards for Davidson. Davidson looking for Richards. Broken up smartly by O'Toole. O'Toole sends it in over the top of the goal. Davidson will pick it off the boards. Hitmen are changing. Shot wide of the goal. Picked up here out at center by Chen. To O'Toole. Still out there for the Hitmen. Norman trying to give it to O'Toole. O'Toole was heading back to his defensive position. To Foss. Foss cutting inside. And then to the outside, but lost the puck. Cleared out by Toombs. Norman. Norman's in over the blue line. Norman cutting towards the goal. Had it taken away by McQuillan. Foss had it hop over his stick, and Campbell has it. Campbell to the boards. The Ducks get it out. McQuillan 1-on-3, had it taken away. And player had trouble finding it. It was in their skates. They do move it out. for Foss. Foss working against McKenzie. McKenzie lost an edge. Foss go get it around behind the net. Looks to come back to the point for Snook. Snook fed it in front. It's bouncing around. Norman with a shot. Scores! Bella Norman. Took the shot. It went off someone. I'm not sure if it was the defender in front or the Hitman player. Let's have a look. No, don't think. I think it may have gone off the defender, not another Hitman player, so all should be credited to Norman. 7-4. Holmes at center. Shoots it in. Whalen in over the blue line. Whalen with a shot that just missed. Far post. Held in by Dunn into the side of the goal. Devils have it. Gets by everybody out at the blue line, and Dunn has to retreat. Get it from the goaltender Aylward. Breeden will leave it for McQuillan. Toombs. Peddle. And Bella Norman gets a goal. That shot off a leg. DePady. That one off the defenseman. Had to be quick. Pierce did, the goaltender, to get a stick on that. Scrambly play at the blue line. English has finally got it. Just backhands it into Hitman territory. Back to get it. Patey. Hard around the boards. And nice play there by Lambert to take the pass behind his back and pull it up to his stick. Right out in front for Peddle. Oh, what a save! Don't think the goaltender even saw it. Just pushed left to right and hit him in the chest. Don't think he saw it, but it looked like an empty net for a second for Peddle. And down the ice. And that'll be an icing call. I don't think Pierce saw the shot, but just did a great job to quickly move to his right, get in position to block that shot. Beresford shoots it in behind the goal. McKenzie will go pick it up for the Devils. McKenzie ahead for Richards. Richards lost it. O'Toole has it. O'Toole turning off the boards, gets it to White. White into the middle to Dalton. Dalton. He lost it. And the puck is cleared out. Hitmen move it out through center. Dalton will shoot it in. White in on the forecheck. Whistle went. I don't think anybody's quite sure why. Oh, we've got a penalty called. Missed that completely. It's going to go against the Red Devils. Power play, Hitmen. Chance to get back in this, trailing by 3. O'Toole across the other side, top of the circle, big slap shot, hit some bodies in front, didn't get through. Scramble, they score! The first shot was stopped. The puck stayed loose. I think it's Lambert. O'Toole feeds it across. There's the big shot. And the puck was loose there, and they poke it past the goaltender. Referee says, yes, that's a good goal. (7-5) power play goal. Special teams have been a big part of the Hitmen game in this one. They've got 2 shorthanded goals and a power play goal. They've cut it to a 2-goal lead. Game on. That shot goes wide. Blanche let it fly. O'Toole, who's hardly been off the ice in this third period, moved it ahead. Lambert down in the corner. Gets to it first. Red Devils come away with it. Blanche up through the middle for English. Peddle will go back to get it. Peddle, long pass off the mark, gets by everybody. That'll be an icing call against the Hitmen. Every time you think the Red Devils are going to pull away in this one, the Hitmen reel them back in. Around behind the net, they try and jam it in. Aylward kept it out. Blanche looking for it along the boards. Hitman have it. Pitch in over the blue line, offside. There's Richards getting away. Richards shot right on goal. Rebound is there and just cleared at the last second. Aylward got the pad down, but that puck sat there inches from the goal line. It was cleared out. Now offside against the Red Devils. No lack of scoring chances. No lack of scoring in this one. Just announcing that last power play goal for the Hitmen. It is indeed Logan Lambert. Discussion between the 2 referees. Delaying things for just a second. Now we are set to go. Peddle won the faceoff, played it to the boards. Jumping on that is Whalen. Whalen cutting in. Whalen lost it at the last second. Peddle following up on it. That's Lambert, rather. Comes to the boards. Richards looking for it. Can't move it out. This is Peddle. Tried to play it back to the point. It was picked off. Puck held in along the boards. Got a penalty coming up. It's going to go against the Red Devils. Delayed penalty. It's touched up. And the Hitmen will go on the power play again. Big moment in this game. Under 7 minutes to go. Trailing by 2. Eastern Hitmen from Newfoundland and Labrador will have a 5-on-4 advantage. All alone in front. Lambert shot, scores! Lambert was left all alone in that right face-off circle and made no mistake. Back-to-back power play goals, and it's a 1-goal game. Don't go anywhere. Great job to pinch in and hold it in. They feed it across. Look, it's wide open. Nobody even close. Along the ice, back of the goal. Three straight goals for the Hitmen. got it to a one-goal game. Peddle bringing it back in. Maddox Peddle. Peddle from a sharp angle. Made the pass across, unable to get the stick on it was Lambert. Again, he was left alone. Up to O'Toole. O'Toole with a shot. That stopped. The rebound is there. Ducks have it. Ducks looking a little bit flustered right now. English trying to right the ship. Gets it down deep into Hitman territory. Works it along the boards behind the net. Quick outlet. Whalen. Lambert. Got it in front. McQuillan a little slow to move it. Hitman on it. Back towards the blue line. That's kept onside. O'Toole. O'Toole with a wrist shot. May have grazed the outside of the post. That pass takes Peddle outside the blue line. That will allow Blanche to come away with it. What a way to start a Friday. 4 games coverage, and this has been a beauty. Here's Peddle. Peddle with a shot. That just missed. Peddle gets to his own rebound. Circling the goal. Fed it in front. Shot fanned on by Lambert. It's stolen by Peddle, then he lost it. Out at center, O'Toole sends it right back in. Pierce plays it to the boards. McQuillan has it. Fitch broke that up. McQuillan forced to go back in his end again. O'Toole, who's played almost the entire third period, broke that up. Dalton with a shot. Stopped short side by Pierce. Davidson, long pass looking for Richards. Too far for him. And this will be an icing call against the Red Devils. This game has had more twists and turns than the Cape Breton Trail. Devils able to get it out English, but then he lost it. Blanche has it to English. English in over the blue line. English keeps going. English, the shot went off the defenseman. Goes into the far corner. Breeden comes up with it. Breeden. Fed it right in front. They score! Whoa! I believe it's Hudson English who finally gets it. Hitmen had a chance to move it out, failed to do so. Breeden stole it along the boards. A weak shot on goal, but the rebound was there, and it is buried. Whalen making a move, forced to the boards. Whalen's got it again. Whalen with a shot. That just goes wide. Peddle's got it to the side of the net. Peddle circling. Lost it. Kept onside momentarily, but then brought out by McDonald. Hudson English makes it 8-6. Whalen. Tried the toe drag, lost his balance. Puck goes into the corner. McQuillan has it. Tried to clear it out and went into the Red Devils players bench. Face-off will be back in the Red Devils end. That was tipped by the Hitman player up at the blue line, so no icing. Parsons Get it in over the blue line. He does and lost it. Richards has it. Richards with it again. Parsons has him tied up. One off the glove of O'Toole. He'll come out to center to get it. Now O'Toole has it knocked off his stick by Davidson. It'll force Dunn back into his own end. Along the boards, it'll get out. Under 3 to play. Hartman at center. Shoots it in. O'Toole. Right in front of his own goal. Drop back and taken by Davidson, but he'll just clear it down the ice, and that's going to be unforced icing there. Face off back in the Red Devils' end. Hitmen have it to the side of the goal. The rebound was in front and cleared away at the last second by McQuillan, rather. Apologies. That puck sat there right in front of the empty net. The Red Devil defenseman saved the day. Hitman unable to get it out. Kept in by the Red Devils. Good battle along the boards. Still kept in. English dumps it into the corner. Then English sprints to the bench. Whalen brings it in over the blue line. Whalen will pull it back, shoot it. Pierce wasn't sure where that went. He stopped it. It went behind the net. He's looking for it. Back at the point. Lambert. He's got a couple of power play goals in this period. Up top, Peddle snapped it wide. He can shoot it. No wasted motion in that shot. There's a chance. Pierce got a piece of it. Then it hit the outside of the post. Comes back in front. Cleared again. Whalen backhand. That hit somebody in front and went wide. It's going to be a penalty coming up to the Red Devils. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Correction. Both players. 2 for unsportsmanlike. Offsetting. 1 each team. Over at the Red Devils bench, the coach wants an explanation of that call. .103 left to go. 8-6 goaltender staying in the net for the Hitmen. Devils move it out to center. Long shot in. Aylward missed that. It went wide. Out it comes. Whalen. Lambert with a shot. That stop. Rebound is there. And the Red Devils come away with it. Richards just cleared in. He gets hit by Whalen. That's going to be a penalty against Whalen for body contact. So he threw a check against Richards. Two minutes for body contact power play for the Red Devils. Only 25.7 seconds left.
Hitmen, penalty, number 12, Maddox Powal, 2 minutes unsportsmanlike, time penalty, 1 minute, 3 seconds.
This is likely going to do it. Just 15 seconds to go. One last rush here for the Hitmen. That's stopped. Campbell will turn and bring it the other way. Campbell, one-on-one, goes to the backhand. Put it up over the top of the net. Rebound is there, and that just missed as Davidson had a shot at it. 3 seconds to go. O'Toole skates it in, and the buzzer goes. And O'Toole draws a bit of a crowd as he took a pretty weak shot towards the goaltender after the buzzer. Nothing comes of that. And there's your final. 8-6 in favor of the Red Devils. We'll stay with the coverage here just to get the player of the game. Teams line up, shake hands. Our next game, 1 o'clock this afternoon, local time. Just an hour and a half from now. We'll have the Central Ice Pack, the host team, taking on the Southern Riptide from New Brunswick. Ice Pack won their opening game last night. Riptide lost in overtime to this Red Devils team yesterday. All right, let's get the player of the game presentation.
Presenting the player of the game awards, Mr. Greg Barton, Chair of Minor Hockey. Receiving the player of the game award for Red Devils, number 13, Sullivan Campbell.
Sullivan Campbell. A couple goals in the first period. Got the Red Devils off to a good start. He gets the player of the game nod for them. Now we'll get the Hitmen.
Receiving the player of the game award for the Eastern Hitmen, number 12, Maddox Peddle.
Maddox Peddle. Couple of short-handed goals. Kept his team in it. There's no quit in the Hitmen. A couple of times they could have mailed it in. Looked like they were down and out, but they kept fighting back. All right, that's going to do it. We'll step aside. We've got another game coming at 1 o'clock. As I mentioned, it's the Central Ice Pack against Southern Riptide from New Brunswick. We invite you to come back and join us then. Again, my name is George Scott. Our cameraman this morning is Wayne Lynch. Thanks so much for watching. See you in about an hour, everyone.